G'day everyone. Here we are, back on the Swan. Well, Swan, canning. Swan there, canning there. Yeah, chasing Tailor. I've actually had a few goes for Tailor so far this season and caught absolutely nothing. I haven't even raised a scale, so it hasn't been a great start to the season for me. But anyway, we're back again. We're having a go. A little bit windy this morning, so I might just hang around the bridge, I think. But anyway, let's get into it. Yeah, quite a bit windier than I was expecting. But anyway, that's fine. So, what do we got? We got double clutches on both rods. Brand new Shimano on this one, or near new Shimano. It's probably about 6 months old. But on this rod, and I love the sound of the drag on this reel, an old Daiwa. That's a 7300 R8, which is from the 70s. Great old reel. Love it. Love the sound of it. How's this drag? I love that sound. Anyway, let's see if we can get a couple of fish, eh? I got this one a bit close to the boat. I was literally reeling it in and it has grabbed me just there, like 3 meters away. It's only a little one. Come here, buddy. Let's have a look at you. Nice. Only a tiny one, but well, that's my first fish for the season. I'm on the board. You ripper. We need the pliers for this guy. I'll put him back in the water. Get my pliers. Off you go, buddy. Cool, I'm on the board. Only a tiny one, but I'm on the board. And for those that are interested, I've got my double clutch there. That's the one I just caught that fish on. I've removed the front treble. You might miss an occasional hookup by doing that, but most Tailor strikes you'll get on the rear treble, and it saves an extra treble flopping around while you're trying to deal with a fish or getting tangled in your net. So just a tip, if you're sick of getting pinned by that front treble, just remove it. Doesn't affect the way the lure swims at all. And there's a good example of another thing that goes wrong with front trebles. I haven't removed the front treble on this, and as I'm trolling, it's got hooked up. So yeah, get rid of your front trebles and make life easier. Oh, that swivel's having a meltdown now too. Anyway, we'll sort that out and we'll get back into it. Here you are, here's another little fish. Didn't even quite get back to the bridge. Let's have a look at him. Yeah, another little one. Get him in the net. Good stuff. Good fun. Of course I want the big ones, but perfect. Released himself. Yeah, you want the big ones, but oh well, you got to get through the little ones sometimes. A few backfires there. Anyway, nice little Tailor. Off you go, buddy. Okay, 2 fish so far. I think we'll do a couple more passes under the bridge and then we'll go for a bit of a cruise. See if we can find something before this wind gets too crazy. Righto, let's go for a cruise. Okay, here's a fish. You beauty. Awesome. A little bit bigger than those tiny little choppers under the bridge, but of course that's not saying much. Drag might be a touch loose, I think. There he is, just jumped. Oh no, he jumped off. Oh no. Andy. Oh well, we keep moving. Keep moving forward. Oh, hang on. Instant redemption. Haven't even got moving again. See if we can get this one to the boat. Jumped again. Stayed on. I'm really nervous now. Okay, that rod tip low. Try and keep him from breaching. Yeah, I love the sound of this old reel. It sounds like a boat winch, but that's okay. Was he swimming at me? Yep, he was. Another little one. Probably not a keeper, I don't think. Nah, it's not a keeper, but anyway, that's it. Oh, what? Gee, I'm out of form at the moment. I tell you, if I was a football player, I'd be in the Magoos for sure. Anyway, we'll keep trying. Alright, here we go again. We've got another chance. Four hookups this morning, 2 landed, 2 jumped off. There he is back there. Much smaller one, this one. Much smaller. Still nice to be catching fish though. There he is. Yeah, tiny little fish, so we'll let him go. But, as I said, it's nice to be catching fish. Ripper, off you go, mate. Sorry, not a graceful release, but there he goes. So I'm considering getting a boat, and I'll tell you why. Off in the distance there, the camera won't make them out, but there's a pile of birds over there hitting the water, which means fish. But by the time I get there in the kayak, it'll be all over. So yeah, very much considering a boat at the moment, so I can just whiz straight over there. Oh well, fuel bills are pretty low with the kayak, so we'll be right. Alright, I've been paddling towards those birds for probably 10 minutes. They're still going. It'll take me another 5 or 10 minutes to get there, but cross fingers. I don't know if the camera's going to make them out, but there's a big flock of seagulls right in front of me here, hitting the water. Knowing my luck, I'll get there and it'll be all over, but anyway, you gotta have a go, don't you? Much easier in a boat though, I'll tell you. It'll be much easier in a boat. Okay, we made it to where the birds are, but they're not really hitting the water anymore, so what I thought might happen, looks like it has happened. I've got here and all the action's finished, but anyway, we'll do a few passes through this area, see if there's a Tailor that hasn't quite had enough breakfast yet. Plenty of birds around, all the signs are right. Come on, rods, go off. Gotta be a fish here, gotta be a fish here. Yep, there's a fish. There's two fish. I knew there had to be fish here. Let's get this one, then we'll get onto that one. I'll just keep moving forward. Stay attached for me, please. Had to be fish here. Little one, we'll let you go, and then we'll concentrate on this other one. There you go, good man. Right, let's see about this one. Hopefully this will be a slightly bigger one. Feels alright. Get that rod tip low. Although this fish does seem to be fighting deep, and I'm in nearly 5 metres of water, so depth shouldn't be a huge problem for me. There he is. I foul hooked him, that's why he felt bigger. Cool. I knew there had to be fish here. Alright mate, let's sort you out. Yeah, this is undersized, so he'll be going back. For sure. Alright mate, it's up to you now, you're just hanging on to the net. Yeah, there you go. So, still only a small fish. I have heard larger fish are getting about, but I'm not catching them this morning. Oh well, it's nice to find them though. Find the birds, find the fish. See you mate. Right, there's another one. Be nice if I can get a legal sized fish for my breakfast out of here, but who knows, they might all be small fish. That's still okay. I'm still catching fish. I'm still having fun. Yeah, undersized, but good stuff. Love it. Cool, off you go mate. Great fun. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it was worth the effort paddling over here. I mean, it took me a good 20 minutes, 25 minutes to paddle over here once I spotted the birds, but yeah, it's better than just sort of blindly trolling around hoping for the best. There he is. Another little fish. Come here, mate. Whoop. Away he goes. Good stuff. Well, there you go. Just like that. The birds are gone. The fish are likely to shut down. And I've got a long paddle back into the wind now. So, must be time to crack open a coffee and just cruise on back, I think. Good morning on the water though. It's always worthwhile, even if it's windy, it's always worthwhile to get out and have a go. I tell you what though, I'm seriously thinking of investing in a boat. Seriously considering it, just for mornings like this. You know, the wind's up a bit, you gotta move a long way to find fish or chasing flocks of birds. Yeah, boat would be pretty handy, but anyway, they cost money, so we'll see. So I'm going to troll back, have the lures out obviously on the way back, enjoy my coffee, and if I get another fish, you'll know all about it. Alright, here's another fish. You beauty, we're not done just yet. There he goes. Righto. Well undersized still. Oop, I need the pliers for this one. There he goes. Good as gold. Off you go, mate. Good fun. The birds are hitting the water again just over there in the bay there. So I don't know if I could be bothered though. It's hard enough struggling into this wind to turn around and go back. I think I might just leave them to it. I've had a good morning, I've caught plenty of fish. I would have liked to keep her, but oh well, no big deal. Gee, it's hard to paddle past birds doing that though. Smashing the water like that. Camera's probably not making them out, but anyway, leave them for someone else. Here we go. Could this be one last fish before I get back to the ute? It's been a good morning actually. You know, I've done a couple of runs and caught nothing. Oh, that one got off. That's okay. Yeah, I've done a couple of runs so far this season and caught absolutely nothing, so it's really nice to get back onto a few fish. No keepers, but yeah, that's fine. It's no big deal. Good stuff. Reckon I'll catch another one between here and the ute? Pretty unlikely. We'll give it a go. Well, there it is, first successful Tailor run for the season. Pretty good morning actually. Don't know how many fish I caught. Let's say, I don't know, 7 or 8 landed, dropped 3, 4, something like that. So doesn't hooked all up, at a guess. Yeah, good morning on the water. Would have been nice to get a keeper, but oh well. I'm sure we'll get a few of those over the summer. Yeah, good stuff. Anyway, thanks for coming fishing with me, guys. Tie lines. See you next time.